if you want to throw gas, if you want to become a better pitcher, if you want to throw harder, if you aspire to be a big leaguer, a D1 pitcher, somebody who can do it, right? I challenge you to ask yourself why. Why do you want that? Why do you want to throw harder? Why do you want to become a better pitcher? A lot of times, the reason why stems from some sort of pain. For me, I always knew I could be really, really, really good. I just wasn't. And that fact that where I thought I should be and how hard I thought I should be throwing was not lining up with where I was, it pushed me really hard. It lit a fire under me, and it made me go down the rabbit hole of learning how to throw harder, learning about the body, learning about the mind, how they tie together, why we want things, right? This whole life lesson that I learned because I wanted to throw harder. So in this video, I'm gonna teach you how to throw harder. I'm gonna tell you about your body, how to train it, exercises. I'm gonna tell you about your mind, how you have to prime it for success. I'm gonna tell you about how they all correlate together. And finally, you're gonna throw gas because it's just destined to happen. It is literally already in your mind. You already see yourself doing it. You already see yourself jacked, throwing cheese with a fire uniform on your back. You know, with all your homies, with all your teammates, with coaches who are like, let's go, like you got this. But you're just not there right now. And that hurts and it sucks. But realize that if you were there already, if you already had it, then you would have no journey, you would have no story. And the reason we are here is to make our own story. So, my first piece of advice, do not try to throw harder tomorrow. This kid called me because I was reaching out, you know, offering advice to some of my followers. I need to throw harder tomorrow. I have a tournament this weekend. I said, bro, why? You know, I was like challenging him. Why does he want this? And he was just like, bro, just give me some exercises. My problem with that is that you can throw harder this weekend, but for what? For who? You know? If you truly want to be something great in the future, if you truly want to be something exceptional, the best version of yourself, the person, the pitcher that you imagine, then realize, A, it's gonna take time, but that is such a good thing, dude. It takes so much pressure off yourself. Give yourself time. If you wanna be doing this in the future, if you wanna be playing baseball, if you wanna be making money, pitching, working out, training, all this stuff, for me, documenting, making content, then do it now. And train your mind that you already have it. Because if you can do that, and you almost trick yourself to think, I'm living that life right now, then everything you do every day is stacking bricks. Stacking bricks to build your empire. And that's what you want, don't you? So don't just throw a couple whatever to try to hit 85 this weekend. Or I'm with all the boys, running guns, pull downs, let me get a 90. Bro, okay, cool. And then you're hurt for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, like, oh my God, because you push yourself way too hard. Gains, boys. So that is tip number 1. Ask yourself, why do you want to throw harder? The deeper you can go, the more likely you are to be successful. The deeper you can go and connect the dots to what you're going through right now, the more of a mission and purpose you will have, no matter how high of a level you get to. If you fulfill your purpose, your mission, you get to the tip of your mountain, then you've done it. And you don't have to correlate that to anything externally to you. You don't have to correlate it to what team you play for, what you, I threw a perfect game, this and this and that. Like, any of that, bro. I hit 92. You don't need to do any of that. The way to do this is by spending time alone. When you spend time alone and you're just you with your thoughts, you end up asking yourself those deep questions, right? And you end up going deeper and deeper until you really find this root cause of why you want what you want. Why were you placed here? Is baseball everything? Is throwing harder everything? Now, don't get me wrong, while we are ripping, might as well throw gas, okay? Might as well train to be jacked, to be mobile, to be a freaking beast. Because why not? Okay? Prime your mind, ask yourself why. Let's get into the physical attributes of actually how to throw cheese. You want to build your body to be an elastic, strong, mobile, holistic freak. And your mind, just as calloused, just as strong, just as purposeful, okay? That is the way of the superior man. The best pitcher that you can be is of that nature. So begin to create routines for yourself. Mobility, okay? You need to be mobile. It's not that deep. Hips, 90-90s, pigeon stretch, stuff like that. Spine, okay? T-spine, this way, flexion, extension, okay? Your spine moves 3 ways. Get it moving a lot, whatever you want. Put in the volume, put in the bricks, bro. It's not some magical hip mobility routine. It's hitting a pigeon stretch for 90 seconds for 3 sets every morning and every night. And then when it's going out to the fields, you're fully warming up your hips. You already have so much more range of motion. And then you're being intentional with your warm-up. Okay, we all do dynamic warm-ups now. It wasn't a thing when I was a dog, dude. I remember I was doing my little yoga routine. No one was doing that. I went to a tryout, bro. I felt like a G. I was the only one doing it. Then I threw my plyos. Nobody had plyos. I had the OG set of driveline plyo balls. No one did that. So create something for yourself. There's so many resources now. Okay? Mobility, bang. Strength. What did I do today for lower body lift? 4 sets of 8 squats, 4 sets of 8 lunges, 4 sets of 8 hip thrusts. What am I gonna do next week? The same thing, and I'm gonna add 10 pounds. In 4 weeks, I'm up 40 pounds. You better believe my legs are bigger, they're stronger. Combine that with the mobility, my lower half mechanics, clean. I'm strong, I'm powerful, I'm mobile in those positions. Then when I go out to the fields, I'm hitting connection days, working on my mechanics, jump back, turn and burn, quick pick, running on a 45-degree angle, stop, bang, quarterback throw. Move your body, be free, be athletic, let it move. Now, your body's starting to connect the dots, okay? And your body's able to access the new range of motion you have from mobility, the new strength you have from the gym, and now it's all connecting in your throw. You don't have to think when you go throw. Have a plan, drills that you're gonna do, and know that the drills work. They work for a reason. So just be smooth, be fluid. You want a cue or two, keep it in your mind, focus on those, and that's it. I spent way too much time on the come up, throwing plyo balls, recording slow-mo every throw, consciously thinking, okay, arm here, spiral, glove side block, neck up. Like, bro, trust me, you can get down and nerdy with that shit, but there's a time and a place, and when you're throwing is not one of them. Become a dodo. Honestly, become a dodo. Okay, now you got pitching mechanics. Oh my God, my arm's kind of hurting. Or because you're stronger and more mobile and have better mechanics, you're not hurting, which is thank you, right? Feeling good. Go hit your recovery. What do I do for recovery? Need the scaps, strong, stable. Trap, relaxed. Shoulder, ER, IR, okay? And overhead, upside down, wise for your middle back, okay? If your middle back is strong, which is weak in everyone, your posture is slouched, your arm is internally rotated off the cuff, and you're not gonna be able to get good layback, your shoulder's gonna hurt, all that fun stuff. I'm kidding, none of that is fun. It sucks, and it makes baseball suck. So recover, beautiful. Also, huge note. If you are blessed and have the opportunity to learn from a team or a coach or a program that is very good, do all of that stuff, but like just have a different mindset going into it. Look at it as if you are learning, applying, stacking bricks. You know how many programs I've done, bro? You know how many places I've gone? You know how many coaches I worked with? So many. Now, I learned so much from all of them. Bang, bang, bang. I was a sponge absorbing information. But then I was lost. And I went, okay, now what? Who do I go back to? What do I do now? What program do I do now? I'm kind of I'm not really where I want to be. And that's when I decided to write my own program. And I said, dude, I could take everything that I know, everything that I like, love, and learned that works for me, maybe for you, and put it into my own thing. One of my days is from one place that I learned. This recovery routine is from another coach. And I put it all together into a 5-day cycle. 5th day, velo day. Day 1, recovery. Day 2, remap. Day 3, connection. Day 4, CNS prime. And back to velo day. It is money. You put it all together and you do it all the time. And you keep doing it, and you keep doing it, and you keep learning, and you keep changing things, and you keep figuring things out, and you never stop. I think it's impossible to make it. I think there is no end destination. I think that it's the day-to-day, the process, the grind that my coach used to hate. Because baseball is not a grind. You don't have to play baseball. If it sucks, you don't have to keep going. It's not a grind. Like, the routine is where it's at. The process at the end of the day is what we're gonna remember. It's the 90% of your life, not the 10% amazingly high moments or the 10% extremely low moments. So build a life, build a routine, build mindset, build habits, build thoughts, build a vision of the future that excites you. And don't compare that to anyone else's, because they're not you. They don't think how you think. They don't do what you do. And they were put here for a different reason than you. Their parents are different, their upraising is different, they look different. You can't pick and choose what you want from other people. Who said you could do that? It's all you, bro. It's all you. So spend some time figuring out who you are, why you want to throw gas. Then prime your mind to throw gas, to seek success, to realize that this is a journey, right? Not craving like the next big hit of like, I did this, I did that, right? Then training your body to follow your mind. The mind always comes first. The mind is 95%, the body's 5%, okay? And you train the body to follow the mind. Mobility, throwing, long toss, pull downs, like bringing the stress up, recovering, mobility, arm care, da-da-da-da-da, okay? There's a time and a place, phases, strength phase, explosive phase, preparation phase, okay? My program's 3 phases, phase 1, prep, phase 2, actually they're car analogies. Phase 1, building the engine. Phase 2, fine-tuning the engine. And phase 3, beast mode, let it rip, track day, race day, let's go. And then keep doing that. Just keep doing that, and redoing it, and redoing it, and getting better, and getting better, and getting better. Oh, and tracking stuff too, I'm not that good at it, but when you do it, you keep yourself accountable to another level. So the program also has a KPI unit with the date, the day, what workout, what throwing, how many hours did you sleep, how many calories did you eat, how are you feeling, any notes, right? Then each workout, how much did you do? 4 sets of 8 on squat. How much did you do? 4 sets of 8 on reverse lunge. You're tracking it. And then you start to get obsessed with it, dude. You start to get so addicted because you're like, yo, I just hit 185. That means next week I got 195. And after the 4-week phase, I should be ripping 225 on squat, bro. That's beast mode. you know? And then you think, in the program's 3 phases, bro, what about, you know? And you start like, and that's one of the biggest things that I programmed within the program is gamification. Everything has a level, everything has a way to build, right? That tricks our dopamine in our brain to want more of, right? That's the biggest problem with social media, TikTok, all that bullshit. It tricks your brain into wanting that, right? And that is cheap dopamine. You want to get addicted to something that's like gonna push you forward, okay? Because throwing gas, what are we doing? Mobility, bro. Everything is the same every freaking day. A little bit different. What is it? Morning routine, mobility, recovery, throwing, lifting, bro. I got some journaling prompts on there so you can keep your brain accountable, train it. But bro, if you can find like this is lit, like you're super locked in, bro. Everybody says, yo, locked in. Yo, I'm locked in. Yo, let's get locked in. Bro, you don't even know what it feels like to be locked in, bro. The only thing on your mind is the freaking progress. You know, for so long, I didn't even have social media on my phone. It's amazing, bro, you lock in. But I'm trying to get 50K followers, bro, that's my goal. So send it to your friends, tell them to follow. We're at 24-ish K, almost 25. Haven't even hit 25K yet. But I lost my iPad, so I can't use that. I wish I had my iPad, because then I would go no social media on my phone, only on the iPad, scheduling all the content, because I'm also building a content engine that is systemized just the way the Velo program is. The same thing that you have to do to throw gas, but how to grow on social media. It's going to be unbelievable, and I'm putting it into practice now. Yeah, a little bit of sidetrack. If you're into social media creation and entrepreneurship, drop a comment below, because that is like my new obsessive passion, and I can make a bunch more videos on that. But that is gonna be a wrap on the video, how to throw gas. Okay, I know that was a lot. Low key, watch it back. Take notes, bro. This is my whole folder of just straight G shit. All of my stuff, affirmations, different, oh dude, it's unreal. And it's the work that I've done, and it's my craft outside of pitching. So drop a comment if you like this video, if you got anything out of it, and we will see you on the next vlog. Deuce.